boogie, set up, drop the boogie. Ball with the ball, the bang, the dang, diggy, diggy, diggy. Set the boogie, set up, drop the boogie. Ball with the ball, the bang, the dang, diggy, diggy, diggy. Set the boogie, set up, drop the boogie.
Welcome here back at Riverside for the NAMAR Mountain Dew Voltage Cup Series race number 7 here at Riverside in Riverside, California. Zachary Rogers qualifies on the pole today. He won the first road course race last season at Puco in New Zealand. On his left is Sam York, who's filling in for the injured Kate Rogers. For 4 races, he'll be racing back in the Cup Series, and he might be trying to prove that he deserves to be in Cup, and he's never won a race in the Cup Series. Row 2 holds teammates Michael Parker and Adam Rogers. Row 3, Micah Kidney and Allison Rogers. Row 4, Michael Naylor, John Linares, and Row 5 holds Austin Alves and James Morton. Other road course specialists, Benjamin Mimoso starting in 20th, and Steve Cavallo starts 28th. Other part-timers in the race here today, Henry Cavanaugh in his last race filling in for the injured Henrietta Fitzwater. He will start 21st. Max Newworth filling in for the injured Chris Washer. He starts 22nd. And the deal with that is whoever's higher in the point standings entering the next race will get to fill in. So we might see Mason Jefferson fill in some races if he ends up getting above Max in the point standings. Dion Scott he raced his way in. And Sam Rogers starts 14th. He did a pretty good job. And he seems to be pretty good here at this track here today. Other road course experts that haven't won in this series include Sean Galligan, but he's way back in 39th place. Be back shortly for the start of the race. A reminder, no cautions, 15 laps. Might see some pit stops, I'm not really sure. Again, I did not check the points listing. Anyway, green flag is out. We're underway at Riverside for the first road course race of the season. Zachary Rogers trying to hold out. He will hold out. And he will get a nice good lead to start the race here today in his 49ers colors. Sam York trying to hold on to second. And this track will really show out the road course veteran experts because of this part of the track right here. As everybody's doing a pretty good job of just passing people, nobody wrecking. Michael Parker's going to look for second, but we talked about that outside advantage here at Riverside, and Sam York's going to try to fight back. Meanwhile, Zachary Rogers has a good lead on him to start the race, looking to get into another chase. He has not been doing that great this season, and the road courses might help him capture back some consistency after he won the championship last season. Parker trying to hold on, but that last turn gets a good outside run, and Sam York will hold on to second place. Meanwhile, Sean Galligan is going to try his very best to make his way up through the field. There's Steve Cavallo. Somebody hit the dirt. As Cavallo is going to try to maybe make his way up through the field here. Benjamin Mimoso as well. There's last week's winner, Nolan Bergeron, as he's trying to make his way up through the field. There's Sam Rogers. But Sam York right now, the only driver that's trying to make his way towards Zachary Rogers. trying to hunt him down for the race lead. As this should be a pretty interesting race. Zachary Rogers, though, is pulling away from Sam York. And it's very tough to pass here if you're well in the back of the pack. Zachary Rogers, though, continuing the lead here at Riverside. Reminder, we'll head to another road course next week, and that will be the 100th race of the Mountain Dew Voltage Cup Series. Zachary Rogers looking for, I believe, his 4th career victory here today. Maybe his 5th, I'm not too sure. I'm not really good with those numbers. Now Micah Kidney's going to take 3rd away from Adam Rogers. Jim Morton, another one of those good drivers. He started way back here as well. A lot of road course aces did not get good starting spots here today. Michael Parker moved up to 4th. Here on lap 5, though, Zachary Rogers still in the race lead. It does not look like anybody will challenge him at the moment. Nolan Bergeron looking back for 19th here on Henry Cavanaugh. Michael Santos going to take 28th away. And it looks like something happened to Ryan Shea. Let's take a quick look and see if there was anything to this. And it looks like he's just going to get loose. And he's going to end up hitting the wall and spinning out here. So a tough break for Ryan Shea. Looks like he'll be finishing in last. Let's get you back to some live action. Zachary Rogers still leading this race. Still killing it over Sam York. Nobody else has been able to really make a gain. Allison Rogers looking for 6 on Michael Naylor, and she will take it. Zachary Rogers, though, still moving, but Michael Beeson put down a heck of a lap. must have been a while ago, but he is in 16th place now, just getting passed by Tony Vieira. And it is time to see who is our rookie of today so far. And that would have to be in 14th. It is part-timer Sam Rogers. Full-timer rookie of the day goes to Logan York right now. Emerson Arden and Henry Kavanaugh running 18th and 19th right now. After they had a pretty good battle yesterday for the win of the part-timers race. And Max Neurath doing a pretty good job. Currently in 20th, filling in for Chris Washer. And Sam York is falling off. And let's go on board with a driver here. Let's see. Let's go on board with Auto Club winner Austin Alves. As you see how he has to go through the turn there. And this long straightaway. And they get up to a speed of 201 before having to start to brake here. So this is one of the fastest road courses we have. And pit stops are on the way. It looks like there will be pit stops here on lap number 9. And taking the race lead will be Michael Naylor. Zachary Rogers will take his into his pit stall. And I forget if people take the inside lane or not. Zachary Rogers is away though. Naylor and John Lynch battling for the lead. And these group of drivers are staying out. So far we got quite a few actually. In fact, we have 31 cars that have not decided to pit yet. Ryan Shea pitted, now he's a lap down. John Lynch in the lead, seeing the other drivers that have pit, including Alan Cavanero. Mega Kidney out of the back of Sam York. Zachary Rogers still leading his group. The question is if these guys have to pit or not. Michael Naylor's going to dive it into pit road. Logan York's going to dive it in. So 2 more drivers decide to pit. Logan York and Michael Naylor. And with 5 laps to go, the leader is John Linares. John Linares has not won a race yet this season. Going to take a quick break and be back in a few seconds. Welcome back, and now John Linares is going to pit. Austin Alves will stay out, though. John Linares pit, but it doesn't look like anybody else is. Nope, Karen Vieira is going to come down to pit road. But still, Michael Naylor came out of pit road way ahead of the three of Zachary Rogers. And there is Logan York. Now Austin Alves, now Stephanie Manas in second. She won her first career race last season. James Morton is in third. Cody Russell fourth. There's Scott Greeny in fifth. And Sam Rogers in sixth. But Austin Alves looking to be the first two-time winner on the season. But we're coming to 3 to go. So will these drivers have enough fuel to last? As we come out at the final turn, they're staying out. Nobody's showing any signs of pitting. Oh, Benjamin Dion's going to come in. So Benjamin Dion will be the lone driver to pit this time by. And John Linares came out ahead of Michael Naylor. Austin Alves, though, driving away from Stephanie Manas here at 3 to go. James Morton trying to close the gap. Only 6 cars up here. Coming to 2 to go. It's looking like some drivers were hoping for cautions. And their strategy is not going to work out, especially Zachary Rogers, who had the lead, and he decided to pit. Still, nobody's pitting with 2 laps to go. Nobody pitting at all. Zachary Rogers is gaining on these drivers. He's currently in 30th. But nobody gaining or losing spots here. Austin Alves has won one road course race before, Season 2, Watkins Glen. He won, and he dominated that race pretty good. Now, if he wins here today, he will be another road course master, along with Jim Morton, Steve Cavallo, and Benjamin Mimoso, that have won races at road courses in this series. White flag out. None of the top 6 are going to pit. In fact, nobody's going to pit. Which makes the question, why did these drivers pit if there was no point to? Unless they committed penalties, but Austin Alves pulling away here on the final lap. After a tough break in the chase last season, getting injured at Indianapolis, and getting in a wreck that took him out of the chase. And he got injured out for 2 races as well. But here in Riverside, after winning at Auto Club 2 weeks ago, he will come and win another California race. Austin Alves is going to win it at Riverside. Austin Owls will win the San Jose Sharks 350K. Well, thanks for joining us here today. And we will see you guys for the 100th Mountain Dew Voltage Cup Series race next week at Road America. Peace.